Now we'll just jump to the second workbench. So that is nothing but modeling. So modeling a part design. Okay. Now I'll just go to the start part design. As I've told you in the last classes, so it will be like what we have did the Sketcher workbench. So it is at the back face of the software. Now we'll be working on the front face of the software. So that is nothing but part design. Okay, so I'll just say okay to this. Okay, so now we'll work on this front face of the software. Okay. So how many planes we have in 3D?
Three planes.
Three planes, okay. So without any sketch, it is impossible to create the drawings, right? So that's why. So I'll select any one of the plane. First of all, I'll create my sketch. Then I'll try to add up the material to this, okay? So I'll just select the sketch. Can you see the sketch here?
Yes, sir.
Select the sketch. Select any one of the plane from this three. So just select this one. So it will directly take you to the Sketcher workspace. Here you can create what drawing you want. For now, I'll just take one rectangle. Just say exit to this. So here you will get exit workbench. Can you say this exit workbench here?
Yes, sir.
Just click on this. We'll come back to the part design part. Okay. So here I took this plane. I created a sketch here. Now I'll just try to add the material to it. So to see where are the tools, where we have to go.
Insert.
Insert, right? Just click on this insert. So first of all, we have sketch-based features. So first, what we have?
Add.
So this is a material adding command. Just select this. The dialog box will open. Okay. So there you can leave all your entries. See, can you see this? Part definition.
Yes, sir.
Can you see this part definition here?
Yes, sir.
So here you just need to select. So he's asking me for a selection, no selection, just select the sketch here. Now you can notice the material adding process has been started, right? So here you just need to increase the length.
Yes, sir.
So how much length you want, you can notice it is increasing. Just give what length you want. I will just type it as some 100. See, the 100 mm block has been created, right?
Yes, sir.
Same way, if you want to remove the material, from this, just select any one of this plane, go for sketch here. Now just draw the entity by which you want to remove the material. Just I will create another rectangle here. Now I'll say exit workbench. So now what is the next tool? What we have to remove material is nothing but, what is this?
Pocket.
Pocket. Just select this pocket and just select this. So once you select this, you can notice the sketch has been going internally, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you want to change the dimensions of it, change it, or if you want to make a through hole, just give the dimensions and say OK to this.
Yes, sir.
Now you can notice the material has been removed from there, right? See here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, any doubt in this? How to add the material and how to remove the material from it?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, great. So now I'll just tell you the next tool, which is very much important. So that is nothing but shaft here. So in your academics, in Solid Edge, you have learned revolve, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how the revolve works there?
Yes, sir.
Say just I'll create the half profile here. You see this? So what happens if I continuously rotate this sketch on this axis?
It turns to boat-like form, sir.
Bolt-like structure it will create, right?
So by fixing the dimension of length and width, I can rotate, sir.
Yes, you can rotate it. So I'll say exit to this. Now I'll just go to this insert, sketch base. I'll go with this shaft here. So I'll just, what it is asking me for first is selection. So this is the selection. So now he's asking me for the axis. I'll select this as my axis and I'll keep it as 360 degrees and I'll say OK to this. Now you can see it has been turned into a boat-like structure, right?
3D structure.
Okay. Same way, there is another tool, so that is called as shaft. Groove here. So it works exactly opposite to this shaft. So in this shaft, what we did, we created a profile, we revolve it, and we added the material to it. Okay. In the same pattern, in groove, if I revolve, it will remove the material from it. Okay. See, I'll just use that glue. I'll just select the same plane. I'll go to sketch here. So I'll just create one rectangle upon this. So I'll say exit. So now what I'll do is I'll go with insert, sketch base features, I'll say groove. I'll select this, then select this axis here. So once I say OK to this, you can notice the material has been. Do you have any doubts?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Everybody? No one, right?
No, sir.
The same pattern, we have the next tool. So that tool is called as rib here. Okay. So what is this rib? How the rib work means? See, as you can notice in the last tool, so that is the pad. So if I have created anything upon the plane, the material only tends to add on its perpendicular direction, right? See, if I have created something on this plane, it will only add the material in this direction, okay?
Yes, sir.
So if I create on this plane, so what is the direction it will add the material?
Perpendicular to it.
So what is the perpendicular directions to it?
Z-axis.
Z-axis,
X-axis. X.
X-axis, right?
Yeah, sorry, X-axis.
So same way if I create here on this plane,
Z-axis.
Z or Y-axis?
Y, sir. Sorry.
Y-axis.
Y-axis, sir.
See, if I don't want to add the material on each of this direction, I have my own direction. So what I'll do is, I'll just select one of this perpendicular plane here. So I'll just give my own direction. Let's exit to this. Now, whatever the material I want to add, I don't want to follow this Z-axis. I want to make it follow on this line what I have given, the path what I have given. So I'll go with this pad. I'll select this. Now again it is being added on the Z direction only, right?
Yes, sir.
So now what I'll do is I'll just click on this more here. Now I'll get here normal to profile. Can you see this direction?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Just select this, just switch off that and select the reference as the line what you have selected. Now you can notice where the material is being added, right? It has changed this path, right?
Yes, sir.
Instead of adding up on the x-axis, z-axis,
Yes, sir.
is being adding on the line what I have created. Okay. In the same way, instead of this kind of line, what if I want to create it on a path? So path in the sense, say, so on a spline. So spline you have learned. I want to add it in this kind of direction. So I'll exit to this. So now what I'll do is I'll just try to pad it again. So I'll just select this. I'll just click on this more. I'll just switch off this normal to profile. See, this kind of splines will only be selected in pad. Okay.
Okay, sir.
To add the material of this rectangle in this path, we have to use this command called rip. See. So just select this rip. So what he is asking me, first one is the profile. So this rectangle is my profile and the center curve is my path. Once I say OK to this, you can notice how the material has been added, right?
Yes, sir.
So in the same way, if you want to remove the material, so what I'll do is, I'll take the sketch, I'll directly click on this plane here. So now what I'll do, I'll just create a rectangle here itself. So I'll say exit to this. So now I want to remove the material inside of this in the same curve. So that's why I'll use this slot here. So what I'll do, I'll just select this rectangle as my profile. And this same center curve, what I have used to create this part, I'll use the same center curve to remove the material as well. Now you can notice the material has been removed, right? So if you want to see it clearly with the hidden lines, you can notice here, you just click on this shading with edges. So just select this wireframe. Now you can notice it, right? How the material has been removed.
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes, sir.
doubt? Any doubt? Any of you any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
So after this lid band slot, so we have a next tool. So that is nothing but the stiffener. So stiffener, it is used to give some supports. Okay. So how it will work, I'll just show you. See, if I want to add the material on both the directions, if I want to add it here as well as here. So here now I'll add it at some 1000 mm. So same way, if I want to add the material here as well, so what I'll do is I'll use this mirror extend here. Got it? So if I click on this mirror extend, see the same 1000 mm of material will be added here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once I say okay, see,
Okay, sir.
stiffener when it is used means, say I have a profile like this. If I add the loads here, so if I put up the loads on this guy, so it will bend, right? It will
Yes, sir.
deform.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So to avoid those kind of things, what we'll do is we'll create stiffeners. So that is called as support. So what I'll do is I'll just select the sketch. I'll select this end flat plane. And what I'll do is I'll just create a single line. Just take it some inside the material. Same here, I'll just take it up to inside the material and just say exit to this. Now go with this tool called stiffener here. Okay. So we have a tool called stiffener here that will get it in insert, sketch paste, future, stiffener. Select this, just select this line. See, don't come at first. Why? Just because you can notice here the neutral fibers are on. So here we have the material and here we'll get the support. But if it moves in this direction, you don't have any material and you don't get any support here. So that's why what we'll do is just switch off this neutral fiber. Now just go on assigning the thickness to it. Can you notice the stiffener?
Yes, sir.
So once you
Yes,
say
sir.
OK to this, so it will be created so that it will give the support. Okay. If you want to create it in middle, just select this middle plane here. So just go with sketching there. So select the middle plane, go with sketch there. So again, just create one line like this. Or if you want the same line, say if you want the same line, so what you will do is you will just go with this project 3D elements, what you have in your sketcher. Okay, project 3D elements, just click on this, select this line and just exit. So now you can notice the same profile has been created here, right? Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now again just select the stiffener, select it. Now you can switch on the neutral fiber. Okay, so just because we are middle, so we have the material or we have the supports at both the ends. Okay, just say okay to this. Got it right? How the stiffener works?
Yes, sir.
So okay. So now what I'll do is I'll just show you one of the isometric drawing how to create by using these tools what we have learned. Okay. We just practice the drawings today. In tomorrow's class, I'll just explain you how to edit those drawings what you have created. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Should I just show you an example?
Yes, sir.
I'll be showing you an example. Just wait.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, sir.
I'll just tell you some of the modifying tools. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after the modifying tools are completed, we'll just go ahead with the next thing. What next class? What you have? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so just switch on all of your videos. I'll just take another attendance. Yes, I hope you don't have any doubt in today's session.